What's up, guys? This is Tabletop Vibes. Today we're taking a look at Botany by Dux Somnium. Jason, what did you think when we played?
I never knew I could have so much fun with the plant game.
I know. And
this was great.
I'm wearing my plant shirt.
There you go. So this was a lot of fun.
It was.
And in this game, you are collecting plants, which you think, okay, collecting plants, that seems relatively straightforward. You're in the Victorian era, so much more difficult. So with this one, you're on an exploration around the world. And it is a press your luck game, and you are a plant hunter, and you are going around to all the different areas of the world. You start with your state in England, and you head to all the different places and all the different cities and all the different continents around the world collecting these plants. Each turn, you're paying for your expedition, you're revealing event cards, which
Those could be really savage.
Yes, absolutely. Your movement, you collect your plants, you acquire new crew, new items, new pets. And then eventually when you get all your plants together, you head back to your estate.
Hopefully.
You deposit your plants. And you collect all the income that's been building up in your estate, which you can't access until you get back there. So resources are super tight in this game.
Yeah, I mean, and there's some take that in there as well. So some of the plants are poisonous, and so you have to cautiously handle them while researching them and taking them back to then give to other players.
Sabotage their environment.
You could also press plants, and that will then take that negative and make it just 1 point for every plant that you decide to press. So you can, I learned about pressing plants. That's how like people do in like scrapbooking or things like that. Yeah, you can have a bear as a pet, some dogs, shotgun.
And with this game, you can acquire more than one cases to hold plants, which is something we didn't catch on right away.
Yeah, we played about, so you have 12 reputation, and that's kind of like what triggers the end of the game. I think we made it to like 4 or 5 before we even realized about the
additional cases. That really adds the unique element to this. It really gets that press your luck, because if you're out in the wild and you don't have enough money to pay for your expedition each turn,
it hurts.
You have to make your way back to your estate, and you have to basically pay your plants to
sell them off.
So by the time you get back to your estate, you may have nothing left.
Right. So like your whole expedition was for nothing because you didn't budget correctly. Who knew that you had to be? It's old England. You had to budget correctly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's really cool. The game is beautiful. Like the art on the cards, like the flower cards are so beautiful. Like
the Victorian era.
Yeah, and you want to learn. Like, and it's so cool. I think Jason already kind of touched on, but you get to know where all these plants like originated from, and it's kind of mind blowing.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I never knew that tulips were from Pakistan, and calla lilies were from Ethiopia, and chrysanthemum is from northeast China. I mean, this is really kind of cool that you're learning this as you're playing the game, and it has really, as we show, has really pretty pictures of the actual flowers.
Yeah, I definitely like the art style in the game. It makes you brings back that Victorian England feel. You all get to start off with a character or someone from history that was a botanist that you can
has their own special power.
Mine was that she can, because you roll dice on events to see what level. Between 1 and 3 sometimes is bad, 4, 5, 6 is a better roll, so you can do better things. And so mine had the cleverness roll, so that's pretty clever. Jason was
mine had the money management one, so I had a reduction for everything I bought that was an item. So it was really nice. But the other thing that's kind of cool in this game is it goes into the attributes portion. So there are, I'm gonna guess, 8 attributes.
Cleverness, prowess, charm.
Yeah, I would say 8
fortitude,
total, probably. So
agility.
The item cards that you can buy can give you reductions on these adds to these rolls. It can give you bonuses to these rolls. And so you can't specialize in everything. So sometimes it'll help you, and sometimes you're just going to have to do a roll of the dice and see what you get.
I had a couple of instances where I was just like, I don't want to lose my reputation, and then poisonous. I had one. I had to go searching. I thought that my seed that I needed for my plant was in a snake hole with a venomous snake. And I came out alive, and I came out with my seed.
There you go.
And made it back. But I could have gotten bit and lost the reputation.
Absolutely. And the thing is the event cards are really, other games do this, and this does it as good or not better, has that nice flavor text in it, nice overall caption of what's going on, and it gives you a little bit of story description of what happens if you succeed or happens if you fail. And I always appreciate when cards do that, when they kind of
it just makes you way more invested in like the expedition aspect of the game, because you're like, oh, I'm on a mountain peak and this bad thing happened, or oh, hey, I'm over here. And so there's also sea and land cards that affect different things sometimes, and on the board there's also like long lines that show are for land and dotted lines are for sea, and so then there's stuff to mitigate and make better your rolls to move farther, because you get a standard movement of 3 spaces, which I really love.
No dice rolling for movement.
You're not rolling dice for movement, because I can't roll dice for anything. So
and there is definitely interaction with players in here. But I would say it's not necessarily more is better or less is worse.
No,
This is a great game with 2. This is a great game with 5. For 4, 3. I mean, it's a great game with all of it.
It plays fast.
Yeah. There's just enough interaction with each other not to bog it down with lots of people, but once you kind of get into the flow of the turns, they go relatively quick.
Yeah, definitely. It's really great. It's a lot of fun. It's also currently on Kickstarter for only 2 more days.
Check it out.
So check it out. Go check their bio. Check the link in our video. Subscribe, like, watch, and let us know what your favorite flower is. And we'll check you next time. Thanks for watching.